I'm Jamie East, I'm 13. I go to Huntcliff School in Curtin with half the family having a family farm. I thought that might be a career path for me. The reason I felt that way was because before I joined Huntcliff I didn't really have any exposure to different careers, and that's where I met Mrs Hartley, who's the deputy head and the careers leader.
So my name's Philippa Hartley and I am the careers leader at Huntcliff School in North Lincolnshire. Jamie was one of these students who comes from a very rural background. His aspirations weren't particularly high, but the sooner you can have younger students meeting employers, the sooner you can expose them to the opportunities is absolutely fundamental.
We have step-up days in the school, and I just sort of came across Green Power as it was engineering. We were building was an electric car. The goal of the car was to race it in a whole street race. It felt cool because it was a group of us that never met each other before. I'm not a very social person, but it pushed me out of my comfort zone.
When he first started, we'd give up quite quickly on activities if he felt he wasn't going to be successful.
I've really learned it's not all about one person, it's about everyone, and communication is key.
It took us months to build the car, so they had to be pretty resilient to keep going, and Jamie was one who was able to do that.
Before the project, I sort of hated school. However, the day that we did it was my favourite day. I definitely learned a lot from the group. One of the engineers brought a light kit in. He then connected it up to a battery and turned it on. I asked him why he were doing that. Before Green Power, and I don't think I would have had the confidence to ask if it were in a classroom situation.
So Jamie's presentation skills developed unbelievably.
After the Green Power card, Mrs Hartley wanted me to do the same thing with the primary school, and when we did it I gave a presentation to the primary school about how we were going to do it, and I led that team.
You know, to be able to sell a new project to such a large group of students at such a young age himself was phenomenal.
I am more open to doing college, possibly university. However, I would be more open to doing an apprenticeship. I'm more determined to do something I love, which is obviously engineering.
Jamie just shows you the power that a really solid careers programme can have. I'm so proud of Jamie.